Hello friends, join me today for another Power Hour. I did my end of the month grocery shopping for June, and I did not do a grocery haul for that grocery shopping trip for two reasons. Firstly, it was pouring down rain the whole entire time I was shopping, and my grocery bags were just soaking wet by the time I got home. And then the second reason is because my vehicle is DOA, and we are down to one car. And so I had to borrow my dad's car, and I just wanted to get stuff in the house and the cold stuff put away so that I could return his car to him. So I did not take the time to do a haul video, but I did pick up all of these fruits and vegetables. I love summer because there's so much variety in the stores, and I'm going to do this Power Hour today trying to get as much of these fruits and vegetables processed as I can in an hour. Now, before I start the clock, I'm actually going to go ahead and wash all of this produce because I don't want to include that in the hour. I just want my hour to be getting this all processed. So let me just do a really quick rundown of what we've got going on here and what I plan to do with it. Of course, we've got a watermelon and a cantaloupe, and I always scrub my melons with hot soapy water before I cut into them. You would be surprised how much bacteria is on the outside of this watermelon. And even though the inside is perfectly clean, if you cut your knife through something that's full of germs, it'll go down into the flesh of your melon and you might get sick from it. So I always wash my watermelons and cantaloupes really well with warm soapy water. And that goes for my pineapple too. So I'm going to be scrubbing those up and then getting them cut up into bowls. I've got 2 English cucumbers here. I'm going to wash those real well and then just slice those up. I'm going to use 1 cucumber for a salad later, and a cucumber and onion salad, and then the other one I'm just going to have for eating. I've got 2 big bags of cherries here. It is cherry season, and these were an excellent deal. I got this bag at Kroger, and it was 2 something a pound. I can't remember exactly what it was. 2 weeks ago when I was at Walmart, they wanted $6 a pound for cherries, and I'm like, I am not spending that. So they had it for, I think it was I can't remember. It was $2 and something a pound at Kroger. And then when I went over to Aldi, they had cherries as well, and they wanted $2.99 a pound. I think it was a few cents more at Aldi, but I went ahead and just picked up another bag of these. I'm going to soak these in a bowl of cool water that I have put some hydrogen peroxide in. I just squirt it in. I don't measure. Peroxide kills whatever germs might be on the surface of these fruits. And then 1 bag I'm just going to put in a bowl for us to eat. And then the other bag, I don't think I'll get to that today in my hour, but I want to cut them in half, pit them, and then put them in the freezer for smoothies. I've got some organic grapes here, and I just soak my grapes in water again with peroxide, soak them for quite a while, rinse them with clear water, and then I soak them again. You would not believe how dirty grapes are. So I would highly recommend that you wash them at least twice. Strawberries, I'm also going to wash them in my peroxide water solution and then rinse them real well and dice those up and put them in a bowl. I've got some of this slaw mix, this broccoli slaw, and even though it says that it's washed, blah blah blah, so many people get sick from pre-washed vegetables. I don't even know how it happens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to soak this as well in a peroxide water solution, and then just let it drain in a colander, and we will use these in side salads and things like that. Also for the baby spinach, I'm going to soak this in my salad spinner and then spin it out. I haven't been buying lettuce because there's been so many recalls with bacterial infections and things in lettuce that I've just stopped buying it. So I'm going to try, but I miss my salads so much. I can't wait till we have some in our garden. The blueberries, I'm just going to soak these and drain them real well and use them in my overnight oatmeal. I've got a couple of turnips here. I'm just going to scrub them and peel them and dice them up to eat. I'm going to soak these sugar snap peas. I found that if you soak these in a peroxide water solution, they get kind of discolored for some reason. So I'm going to just soak these in a mild organic dish soap and water solution, just a tiny bit of soap, and wash them, and then rinse them thoroughly. And then the green onions, I'm just going to wash these real well and chop them up and keep them in a bowl. And then we've got the carrots and celery. I'm going to just wash these real well and make them into sticks to munch on. So let me get all of this stuff washed, and then we will set the timer. Okay, so I have all these veggies scrubbed, fruits and veggies scrubbed and draining and drying on this towel. The peas are pretty much done, so I can't really count those as part of my power hour. Got all the other veggies soaking, fruits and veggies. And so I am going to set my timer on my microwave here. Timer, 60 minutes. And then I'm going to get the camera set up, I'm going to hit start, and I'm going to see how much of this I can get done in an hour. Okay, so my timer is done, and I got almost everything done. I did not get half the cherries pitted, which I was quite sure I wouldn't do today because that is a pretty tough job. And I did not get my overnight oatmeal made, but that's okay. I pretty much got everything else done. Pineapple, watermelon, cantaloupe, strawberries, all the vegetables. Now the grapes, I don't normally take them off the stem, but this particular batch of grapes was incredibly dirty and had quite a few bad ones in there. So when that happens, I just go through and pick out all the bad ones and make sure they're cleaned really well. But I got everything else done. Full disclosure, it did take me more like 2 hours to get it done, including doing all the washing that I did before I started the timer. Plus, I had a friend stop by, and so I had to stop the timer for that. We visited for a little bit, and then I had to go down and unload some of the footage off of this camera before the memory got full. And I also added in about 10 minutes extra time of moving the camera around and resetting things up. If you don't do videos, you don't realize how much time it takes just to get the camera angles and things right. And I'm sure I did not get the camera angles correct on all of this footage, but I hope you enjoyed this video nonetheless. So this is my little different spin on a power hour, and if I hadn't been videoing, it probably would have taken me a good hour and a half, including the washing, because I do really take an extra step in making sure that my fruits and vegetables are clean. I do not want my family to get sick, that is for sure. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it motivated you to start eating more fruits and vegetables if you don't already. These vegetables will last me a couple of weeks. Now, certain things will have to be eaten sooner, like the melon and all the grapes and that kind of thing. But the carrots and celery will last a good long time, so will the turnips, and spinach lasts a good long time as well. So I took 2 hours out of my day and will save me oodles of time later in the week, and I will never run out of healthy snack ideas for Trim Healthy Mama. That's been my struggle with Trim Healthy Mama, finding healthy, quick snacks that are on plan, and all of these fruits and vegetables are on plan. So thanks a lot for watching this video. Thanks for spending the afternoon with me today, and we will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.